Pateke's a pretty cool little bird, a duck. Used to be extremely widespread throughout New Zealand, both islands. Now found in Great Barrier Island, at the Cape Sanctuary, and a small population in Milford Sound, but nothing in the middle of New Zealand at all. So the opportunity to bring them back here and start a population is awesome. I'm also always excited when the young people are here because this is part of our future proofing of this project. You are going to be responsible for looking after these guys, having helped them to be here, and I hope that for all your lives you'll remember that you were here the day we released these birds, and when you come back and you see them in the river or you see them flying, that'll be a really special moment for you and for all your friends and for your family.
I'm the Captive and Reintroduction Coordinator. So this bird's about 6 months of age. They would have been found everywhere in New Zealand other than basically the sand dunes and the tops of the Southern Alps. So they were once in their millions. We've taken the bird from just 700 birds back in the year 2000 back to about 2,500 birds now.
I just like being able to be one of the only people to hold a Pateke and then being able to release it.
They were really soft and they're amazing because they're so rare and they're really beautiful.
Well, I think it's an honour and a privilege releasing some of these taonga to the mana whenua. I think it just supports our role as kaitiakitanga. I just feel really emotional about it.
Are you ready to go?
A lot of them have come from the Barrier Island and Mimi Whangata, two special places in the rohe o Ngāti Wai. It's quite special, really.
It's awesome to have Pateke back in our rivers. We're hugely grateful to Ngāti Wai for their koha, bringing them down here, because they haven't been here for hundreds of years.
This is getting back to the natural sort of pristine environment that they would have once lived in. The fact that it's got so much intensive predator control is going to be the saviour. The stoats are by far the #1 killer, but pet cats, feral cats, if you've got a towny dog that comes along, they can annihilate a whole flock-side of birds in a day. So the next biggest predator we get is cars. So these little fellas, because they're nocturnal, most active at night, they'll run across the road.
Oh, we're just putting in the pegs to hold the feeder. Hopefully this evening they'll come along and start feeding from them. These are captive birds, so they've been used to a captive diet. So if we released them in here and didn't have any alternative food for them, they'd probably starve until they get the hang of the wild diet.
These little radio transmitters are determined whether or not the bird lives or dies.
So we have to monitor them daily for the first 4 weeks. Yeah, we don't expect all these birds to survive. It's quite important that if they do die that we find out what killed them. Yep, so that's still where they were released, which is good.
I think it's a beautiful, wonderful habitat. It's got all the ingredients to really allow them to flourish. Good trapping program. We've got very committed local people, the Department of Conservation, Project Janszoon, all of these things working together.
We released 20 birds, the first 20 birds, and if we get the right sort of results there, then we will look to bring hundreds more of them into the park.